Salam alaikum. Welcome to another episode of Stories in a Cup. Today's guest has a story that spans continents, persistence, and the courage to begin again. Her journey into dentistry began in Iraq, where she first discovered her passion for helping others through healthcare. Married to a fellow dentist, now a pediatric dentist, she moved to the US in 2012 with dreams of continuing the career she loved. As many internationally trained professionals know, rebuilding a career in a new country is rarely ever straightforward. What followed was a journey that took years of evaluations, exams, licensing requirements, and countless sacrifices. While living in New York with family based in Boston, she spent periods commuting back and forth just to balance family life, marriage, motherhood, and her professional goals. Today, Dr. Neshwa is with us to share. Not only is she a dedicated dentist, but also a mother to a teenage daughter, a partner in a family deeply committed to healthcare. Join us as we talk about motherhood, professional reinvention, and what it looks like to build a career across borders. Thank you so much, Dr. Neshwa, for joining us today.
My pleasure, Hidayah. It was really nice meeting you.
Oh, likewise. So let's go all the way to the beginning, back to Iraq. What made you choose dentistry?
In fact, my passion was in architect. In our country, what happens, I made a good score. So my father felt a little bit sorry of not doing any medical specialty. So I decided to go with the dentistry because it is very close to the architect. It is an art.
That's true, it is.
So it is a combination of both, like helping others with art. Yes.
Did you imagine that your career would look like what it does today when you first graduated?
During my childhood, my father prepared me with all the tools and everything for the architect. But the first day when I decided to be an orofacial surgeon, so I said, yes, I will do it for that. So let's say yes, I imagined it, but I didn't expect it will happen.
Wow, so it was like something you saw would maybe happen, but you didn't
Exactly.
think you'd make it through.
Exactly.
MashaAllah. So you made the decision to move to the US in 2012. Were you excited about the move?
At the beginning, once we got married, my husband decided like we're gonna move. So I was not accepting that because my parents are there. So it was a hard decision. So I said no. But once I had my daughter, she was 11 days old. So I told him, let's do it.
Wow.
We went, we applied because I didn't want her to live the life that we lived there. It
Was there anything that took you by surprise?
He lived in Jordan. So he called me. I was in Baghdad because I was traveling back and forth between Baghdad and Jordan because I didn't want to lose my job there. And he called me Thursday and he said our trip will be Sunday. So I just left everything and got my daughter and traveled to Jordan.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
It happens over the weekend.
Over the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was quick. But you guys had applied 3 years prior to that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So it was, yes, at the beginning, a shock for me. I was scared because I'm bringing a girl here. But still, I had that feeling God is there. So He will support us. And He does.
Alhamdulillah. Your daughter is a teenager now, mashallah. Yes. So, Neshwa, many people assume that highly educated professionals, they can simply continue working when they move from one place to another. So, what was the reality for you that maybe, a lot of people don't understand that even with dentistry, it's a long route?
Yes. In fact, especially our specialty is difficult here because everybody as moving here and wants the dental school. So it is a highly competitive field.
Mm.
Being there, with the medical school, they don't have to do the TOEFL exam, and we have to do it. And you have to do minimum 100 over out of 120.
Mm.
So it was a tough thing, and it took a while, like almost 7 years to
Wow.
get there. Yes.
7 years.
Yes.
Mm.
Until we get the acceptance to a school, and after that, it was everything start to be easy once we
Mm.
get there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So
But it is a challenging journey, not an easy one.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you remember the moment that you realized how long and difficult the licensing process would be, and how did that feel?
In fact, I didn't expect it until I get here, especially in Texas, because we have only one school, the Baylor in Dallas.
Yeah.
So it was like impossible to get there. That's why we decided to apply out of state here. So it was first Master Public Health in San Francisco. And after that, we got the acceptance to the dental school, him in Boston and me in New York.
So you had to do a master's first.
Yes, it was an easier
Route.
way to do it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. So you and your husband are both dentists.
Yeah.
And how did you support each other through this journey? I mean, he was doing his studies
Yeah.
and you were doing yours. You both got accepted into a master's program. How did you support each other with a baby at the time?
Yes. In fact, let's say it was challenging, but a joyful journey because we were studying the same classes and preparing for the same classes. We enjoyed it.
Okay, so it's like you went back to school again.
Yes. Yes. There are challenges, including our daughter. She was in the elementary school at that time, so it was not easy.
Yeah.
I remember some days, I used to work in Waco, and I have to wake up around 4 to travel to Waco. And one day I was doing the prep of a test. I finished at 3 a.m. So I slept only for 1 hour after that, driving to Waco.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. Do you feel like there was a time where you or your husband had to put things on hold so the other person could move forward, or were you continuously just supporting each other?
So Alhamdulillah, it was everything together.
Okay.
I don't know.
So it was
by chance.
in parallel.
Happened, yes. So we were supporting each other. We didn't feel like anything like we have to back up and wait
Okay.
on the other one. No,
Mm.
it didn't happen. It might be a plan before, but it didn't happen. It happened for both of us. We got the acceptance same time, same month.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, that's great. Do you feel that there were times that things were tough? Like I'm sure during exam times.
Of course, yes. But the good thing, we have to redo it. So already we have an experience before.
Mm.
The only tough time for us, it was in Boston time because he was a full-time student. He was leaving around 5 a.m. and coming home around 7 p.m. And for me, over there, I cannot work. So I waited on him for 2 years. The waiting was heavy. So even for him, Boston was super beautiful, but he didn't notice that. Beautiful.
He didn't even get a chance to explore Boston.
At all.
Oh.
Yes.
Mm.
So when I told him it's a he knew that, for example, Winchester, the city that we live in, it was very beautiful. But other than that, he didn't explore anything
Yeah.
because he was a full time. So it was challenging. Me with my daughter, we're staying home. Sometimes she's at school, but him, he was at school too. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like the challenges strengthened your marriage or did it test your marriage?
Both. It was a test, and Sometimes it challenges it, but at the end, let's say we passed the test. Yes, we both passed the test.
Do you feel that having Safia played a role in motivating you to keep going?
Of course, yes. I remembered my childhood when someone asked me, "What is your mother doing?" I will like say something. For her, of course, always she was the main goal in front of my eyes, like at the end of this every path I go through. And she she's a supporter.
Habibti,
She's
mashallah.
now like helping us to apply for a lot of things. Like sometimes I feel lazy and she will do it for me.
Mashallah. So
Yes.
she's your supporter. That's
Yes.
so great.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. So there was a period that you mentioned you were living in New York and your family was in Boston. That season of life must have been hard.
Yes, it was super hard. Sometimes I was overwhelmed, like I cannot breathe. But still, I was enjoying it, especially for her. She loves New York. So she was enjoying being there because every break, every time, I will take her with me and she was enjoying it. And she had the decision now from that time to go there and live there one day.
Really? Okay. Mashallah. So she wants to go back to New York.
Yes, she loves every
Mm,
area in that
yeah.
state. Yes.
So tell me a little bit about the support system. When you were going through all these different phases, was there any support that you had in the community, friends?
It was in Dallas when we were here because we moved here first. So we have some friends, yes, they were behind our acceptance. They led everything, always. They were there and they are still there once we asked them anything. And we were so lucky at that time when we worked with dentists that they support us a lot. They were American dentists from here as well. So we were lucky of having, it was a blessing to have all of those. Yes.
So you did feel the support.
Yeah, we felt the support. The only issue was there, it is only one school here in Dallas. So this was the only issue. Other than no, we felt the support from everywhere.
Do you feel like there were moments during your journey where it felt lonely?
Lonely might be after graduation, yes. Some moments, yes. It was lonely, especially at time of once my father passed away. Yes, I felt lonely.
Yeah. And I think it's important to acknowledge that, a part of the journey is lonely. And that's why having the community and the support is so important. So, licensing, exams, relocation, and training, all of that must have been a lot to deal with at the same time. Do you feel like there's anything that you would have done differently?
I wish to do the official again, but it was like a 6 more years to do it. And I almost got the acceptance.
6 more years over your few years already.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. But I said, let me do it different way, a shorter way. So, being a general dentist, now I work with the implant. So, a dental implant, which is almost surgical all the time. So, like now I start to get the satisfaction on the things that I lost. Yes, now I'm like satisfied with the things that
Okay,
I'm
that's
doing.
that's good because it's important to feel fulfilled, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. What do you feel were some unexpected blessings that came from this journey?
Mm, it is with this journey and other journeys, God is like a whole, and he will give it to you always. if you believe it.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, of course, it's a great thing to have a blessing, especially in this journey. It was important to us.
Mm. Mm.
Yes. But, um, like, as I told you, every day we have a blessing from God.
Mm.
Yes.
Mm.
And
And
everything.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like there were people who showed up for you at the right time? People that were right there for you?
Yes. And even if something didn't go the way that we want, like it was, let's say, rejection is God's protection. So, yes.
I like that.
Even if
Rejection is God's
God's
protection.
Yeah.
Yes. That is beautiful.
Yes.
Yes.
And you won't realize that until after years from that moment.
That's very deep. Yeah.
Yes.
What strength do you feel this experience has revealed about you? Maybe things you didn't even know you had.
I don't know, but might be the spiritual awakening that happens at the end of the school in 2019. That changed my life. And I think it was being in New York. This is the thing.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about the spiritual awakening that you just mentioned?
Being in New York is different. I was super proud about my culture. Being in New York, you'll be exposed to everybody. So they say the US is a melting pot.
Yeah.
I didn't feel it in Texas because we are like separated in cultures.
Yes, yes.
Sometimes in New York, it is really a melting point. So you're gonna feel like everybody are coming from everywhere. And at the end, you're gonna feel all are one. So, like, I use sometimes judging others if it is not like my culture. But at the end, because they were created by God and they are a part of God. So I start accepting each one because they are part of God. I start seeing God in each one I'm dealing with. This is what changed.
Yeah, and
Everything.
maybe this is not something you could have experienced if you hadn't moved here.
Never. If I didn't move to New York, it changed my personality completely.
Yeah.
Like in the day when we moved from Boston to here, I cried a lot. So it was like I left my old self there because, okay, I changed there, but the old self was still there, moving here and there. Once we moved here, it is like I left her there. Yeah.
What parts of her do you think you would like to bring back with you here?
Might be the excitement about everything. Now she's more calm. So she
You
doesn't
may
act
you may need a trip back to New York.
Yes, yes,
Your daughter is saying she's gonna go back, so you never know.
yes,
Maybe
yes.
that's her plan to go to
Right.
New York.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. So we were just mentioned your daughter. Do you think your daughter is going to also be a dentist?
No, I don't think so. Because always when me and him every night talking about dentistry, she said always, please stop. I don't want to hear this.
So she's not gonna take after her mama and baba. She's going to take her own route.
Exactly, yes. And I'm supporting that because she was born through me, not by me. So
Absolutely.
she's free.
I love that. Yeah, you're not pushing her to
Exactly.
take a specific
Exactly. Yeah.
journey, like a route or a
Yes.
specific direction in her studies or okay.
The only thing that I want is a healthy, safe route. Other than that, whatever she wants.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and they have so many options now.
Exactly.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
And at any age, she can change her mind if she wants to do
Yeah,
dentistry.
she can. That's what it gives you here, right? You have all these options to study whenever. It's
Right.
never too late.
Right.
So after New York and Boston, and after you were certified, you moved back to Texas.
Yes.
So you did say there were tears when you moved back,
Yeah.
but it was your dream, or your husband's dream rather, to come back to Texas.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it was.
So when you finally got here, what did this mean for your family?
In fact, being with our friend first, it was like the first push for me is to go back because I miss them.
Mm.
Um, for my daughter, it was challenging because she moved a lot during her childhood.
Mm.
It was not an easy thing, but still, like for me, I still want to go back. My husband, like a year ago, he started thinking about it, and always he's asking her, but she refused. She said, "I moved a lot. Please, at least wait
Till she's done
for
high
me
school.
to,
Yeah.
yes, to be done with the high school. After that, we'll see what to do." Yes.
Then she will take you where she wants to
Yes.
go.
Yes, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
But still, we are enjoying it now. It's a
Mm.
blessing again. Always like there is a blessing that
Yeah.
you will enjoy living in it
Yeah.
at this moment.
Mm-hmm. So if Neshwa could sit with the woman who arrived to America in 2012, what would you tell her today?
It's gonna be okay. You're doing great and you'll be great. So
Mm.
God is there.
Mm. Today, what are you most proud of?
Most accomplishment is my daughter.
Oh, mashallah.
It is not because she's my daughter, but the thing is about her. She's teaching me and her dad all the time about life.
Yeah.
This is what I love about her. She's super wise for her age. Yes,
Mashallah. Yes.
mashallah. So I'm enjoying being with her every second.
Oh,
Yes.
that's amazing. Moments where, life gets in the way and things get tough. What do you do for self care?
Being with God, I think this is the most important thing. And take a breath. This is the second most important thing. And always I remind myself, it is lately, like the last 10 years, I start doing favor to myself to say, this shall pass as the other things in the past. I think everything will be okay. Because, I went through a lot of journeys.
You shared that you started to judge less and things like that. But apart from that, anything else that you feel?
Most important thing, being outside there and being here is an easy to be yourself. So this is the because education, it comes and goes, but dealing with yourself, it is different and it is difficult, not an easy thing. So here I think I start being myself more than when I was.
In Iraq?
Yes, yes, of course. Because we are like controlled by the culture, if we accept it or not. I'm proud of it, but still, you are not allowed to be yourself all the time.
So moving to America gave you a chance to be more like yourself.
Exactly, yes. And I don't have to care about what others will say, how to judge me, because I used to do it. It is not only them, me as well. But I understand it is like we came by ourselves and we're going to live by ourselves. So it is our journey, not others' journey.
Yes. If there was any advice or a takeaway for our listeners about starting over and having that perseverance to continue and to keep going, even though you were already a professional, you were already a dentist, but you started again to do all of that, what would your advice be for people that come to the States and are like, oh, it's too long. It's a very long journey. I don't want to do it.
It's long, difficult, but worth the try. So, and it's gonna be okay.
Mm.
Once you put your first step in it, it shall pass.
Yeah.
Everything.
It's always the first step, right?
Yeah, always, always. Once you are there, you get it.
Yeah.
It's a promise from God. Yeah.
It's so true. It's that first step.
Yes.
Just put your
Like
foot in.
this,
Yeah.
and it will be there.
I think we're going to end here with this beautiful piece of advice. And I want to thank you. Thank you so much for your willingness to share. And yeah, we're wishing you all the best, whether it's Texas or New York. Thank you.
It was a pleasure meeting you. You're beautiful. So
And that was another story. Thank you for tuning in.